Welcome back to the channel, and today we are at the new shop. And what I'm gonna do today, or I'm gonna try to do as much of today, is get all of this stuff sorted out. I have those tires and everything over there. I'm gonna try to get those up on top of the rack, try to get as much stuff on the rack off the floor. I need to clean a lot of this stuff because it was in the semi-trailer. And as you saw from the convertible, the semi-trailer was just disgusting. Try to get this space free because, as you have seen in my other videos, the Hellcat is almost finished, almost running and driving, and I want to have it down here once I get the alignment done on it and get it actually driving so it's sitting inside. I could leave it at the junkyard, but I'd rather have it down here. And then also I could paint the floor and get it ready for it as well. The tires are now on the top rack, and the lighting situation, I think I need to resolve this, but I already have these. So we will be putting those up in a future episode and resolve this whole dim lighting situation. The floor is probably making the lighting situation a lot better, but I also did come over and organize my for sale section just so I could take pictures of everything. And later on tonight, I'm gonna list it all. So, you know, I have brakes, I have an LS swap kit for an S14, I have ECUs, you know, I have a lot of ECUs, but just adding to this pile, the more stuff I can get rid of and sell, the more I can put towards projects. You know, it kind of helps out. But then I can get rid of this whole pile right here. Just sorting through things piece by piece, cleaning it as I go, and that's how things work. So I'm gonna keep at it, and hopefully I could get through all this stuff. And look at those coils over there. I can't wait to put those back in my coupe. They came off the vert. I bought these originally from Tane in 2005. Monoflex coils back in 2005. And they're still good, not blown, which is awesome. So, gonna throw those on the other coupe, but we need to resolve this whole situation going on here. So let's get back to work, and then, I don't know, we'll see what happens. This is what they say when they're talking about Civics: lose for boost, boys, lose for boost. As you guys saw last night, I cleaned up some of the shop, got the tires up there, sorted through some stuff I wanted to sell, but I also went and grabbed some of these fuel station signs I've had forever. What I'm gonna do is I have two bases, or I guess you'd call them bases. The signs are plastic themselves, the bases are metal, and I'm going to clean all of them up. But what I'm gonna do with one of them for now is I'm gonna put a new lens in it, or a good lens that doesn't have cracks, because both of these got cracks in them. And I'm gonna convert it to LED with one or two of those lights, and I'll hang it up because I've really wanted one of these signs, you know, working, hung up. That's why I've kind of kept all of these, but eventually I'll probably do a second one in a housing, and then I'll just do the other pairs as themselves, and then just sell off the other ones because I don't need this many of them. I just need one. So, and I'll also probably sell off the cracked lenses as well. If anybody's interested, I'll probably figure something out later on, but these things go for quite a bit of money. So I'm gonna do this one up, I guess. I'll clean all of it, but I'll do this one up first and convert it to LED, and then figure out how to hang it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna hang it or where I'm gonna hang it. I was thinking maybe it'd fit over there and it'd be kind of cool, or it could fit like right here. It'd be kind of cool. So I need to also put a cord on it so I could plug it in. I definitely want it to be able to plug in and to work, and it'll be LED. These things are pretty heavy, so I have to be careful with how much weight I put in something because it does weigh a lot. And I think how they're mounted is these back, they just kind of screw in. So I may just screw them in, and I might just stick one right here. Who knows? Still gotta figure that out. Just got done cleaning up the Conoco signs, and I would say that I have a few of them. So I did clean them up, and I have 2 bases. I think I have 2 more. I'll have to check. The other 2 that I think I do have, they have good lenses, but those things do weigh to 75 to 100 pounds, and they're awkward. So what I'm gonna do with the extra ones is I'll make like a wood base, put an LED light behind it. It will be a lot sleeker, a lot lighter, and I'll probably just end up selling the extras because I don't need, like, I don't know, I think I have 10 of them. I don't need 10 Conoco signs. I just wanted 1, but in the deal, the guy wanted to just get rid of them. So I got a lot of gas station signs when I bought these from that guy. So I also got those tops, I got that. I mean, I still have a lot of fuel station signs that I haven't brought over. And you know, I kind of want to have this to turn it into like kind of a cool space. I have a lot of banners and stuff like that that I've gotten from Japan, from events, stuff like that I could throw up and just kind of make the shop kind of cool and you know, workable. So I'm still working on cleaning this up, but yeah, now that those Conoco signs are clean, I'll let them dry, then I'll throw them up on one of the racks. Got all the ballast parts out of the sign, and it is a little bit lighter, but with the LED stuff, it shouldn't really get much heavier than what it is now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to figure out how I'm gonna stick the LED lights in here, because I do need one on each side of that bar just so there is light. I'm gonna run over to the hardware store really quick. I really didn't like how these fit into this because I couldn't take the individual strips out. I could take them out, but there's nothing to hold them down. They just have little tabs that hold them down in the housing. I didn't want to throw the whole housing in, and I couldn't stick a whole housing on both sides of those rails. Plus, when the sign is actually sitting in here, it is flush with this bar right here. So nothing can actually be higher than that. I'm gonna go see if I can find something that will work a little bit better, something I can stick. I need to put at least one on each side like there was before. I'm back from the hardware store, got a 4-foot section and a 2-foot section. Each box comes with 2 lights, works perfectly. I could put 2 in the center, 1 on each end. Let's figure out where we're gonna position the lights and go from there. I ended up deciding that I'm not gonna use these lights. I'm gonna take them back because they have the plug for the lights on the back, so there is no way to actually get them nice and flush without that whole assembly right there. And if I have to use a whole assembly like that, I might as well just get individual ones. Those ones are too long to fit on the other side of the frame, so I'm gonna take those back as well and try to find something. It needs to be almost like a foot long or like a foot and a half, because those are 2 feet and they're just too long. So I'm gonna take both sets of lights back and exchange them for something a little bit better. The parts pile is getting a little bit more slimmed down. It might not look like it right now, but there is a few things that I need to throw away. There's a bunch of boxes right here and over there that I'm gonna throw away. There is a bunch of stuff over there that I'm gonna scrap, so all that stuff right there is gonna be gone. And there's some stuff over there I might scrap as well, just to get rid of it because I really don't need it. And it's just random stuff that I don't even know where it came from. I have been cleaning up the other side, and there is now a lot more space over there. The pile of stuff I'm gonna scrap and throw away is getting larger, and there's still a lot of stuff that I'm gonna scrap. So over here, there is an old Volvo mid pan. I don't have the block anymore. I do have the oil pan. I'm gonna save the oil pan because that's the same as the S60R, and I did hot tank that, so that thing is really nice. But that mid pan can just go in the trash. I have some blasting media that the mice got into right there. I'm pretty much gonna throw everything right there away. Scrap that aluminum thing. It was for a 1.9 diesel. There's a SR intake manifold, I'll keep that. There's a Z32 Star, I'll keep that. And there's a 240 knuckle. So there are some things I'm gonna keep, but the list of stuff I'm not gonna keep is getting larger than the list that I'm actually gonna keep. I have these little dollies right there. I'm on the verge of just chucking them in the trash because they were in the semi-trailer. They're not that expensive. I just want to get rid of them. that's a Volkswagen front. It's something for a Volkswagen. I'm going to get rid of that right there. And all those headlights and stuff are going to go in the trash as well. They're Volkswagen. Well, the Volkswagen Beetle ones, I'll take to the junkyard so they can sell them. There's a set of Q45, like perfect headlights for like 95. I'm going to probably trash those. That's a Volkswagen light. I'm going to trash that as well. So I am throwing quite a bit of stuff away. I just you know, just tired of it. So there are a lot of things that I'm keeping though. That's a VR4 block right there. And there are 2 SR cranks, K crank. So the list is just, there's just what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. It's just as I go. Pretty much all the VK stuff I am throwing away. The block and stuff I'm gonna sell, but like oil pans, stuff like that, intake manifolds, injectors, I'm never gonna use any of that stuff. So I am glad that this pile is getting smaller and smaller. It is a relief. There is, I need to get a ladder because the pile over here is kind of increasing. My thoughts, I thought I was gonna put totes right there, and I thought that would be a good idea. But now that I have put totes there, it's not a good idea. So what I'm gonna do with those totes is I'm gonna stick them on the second shelf. I need to get a ladder, and then I'm gonna just stick tools. I have like the tools that come in cases and everything. I'll stick on this shelf so they're easily accessible. What I'm running into is I'm just piling this area up with tools, and that's, you know, I don't want to have a bunch of tools sitting on the floor. It doesn't make for a good situation. So I think that's the end of this video, and actually I don't think that's the end of this video. So if you like these videos, thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hopefully the shop is done in the next week because the Hellcat's coming down here. So see you guys tomorrow.